That's yes, sir. I'm not. I'm not on screen. We watch trash motherfucking TV.
That's what we do here, and we're very good at it too. Walter and I can watch everything. We can watch work. We can watch a lot of stuff.
And we're working with fans right now.
Yeah,
Not
yeah.
the ones we need, but the.
Not only fans, but fans. Yeah.
All right.
Walter and I, we have an OnlyFans account though, don't we?
We do.
We opened that up, but they wouldn't let us post anything.
We were too much for OnlyFans.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah. So we're here, and you know we were doing the. I have another channel, and it's what is it? Oh, change it.
that
And I'm doing it,
that
you know,
thing.
I'm still doing it. You know, it got very discouraging, and I really got to step it up. I've been on a diet now for. I can hear it in my headphones.
Yeah, I can't see it on the thing. Go, just keep talking.
All right. And that I can do. Anyway, so that's what it was, and to be
Yeah,
honest,
we're not getting you.
you know, I get tired of talking about the same shit over and over again.
Hold
I'm
on.
in recovery, but right now.
Let me. This fucking thing. I feel like just giving you my mic. My mic's working, yours isn't.
What?
Hold on.
But I can hear it. How come I see? Live from New York. It's Thursday afternoon.
Yeah,
Is it working?
Yours is working. I switched over.
Well, so it's the input then. Didn't I just got that? What?
Oh, go ahead.
What do you
I'm waiting for you.
just? I don't understand what's going on now.
You're on.
But can you talk?
I'm gonna figure mine out, but at least you're on.
So I just all right.
Just go.
Anyway, so we're back to trash TV. You know, I was doing things. I like wanted to go a little highbrow. People, this trash TV. I like trash TV. And you know, we have a lot of things. Like we put out, there was a video that we put out maybe 2 weeks ago, I guess it was. It was really fucking funny. But it was also a good video for teaching. Like, you know, I really believe, like, if you watch these trash TV videos, they teach you more about life. I remember early on in recovery, I just passed 13 years clean, right? On the 10th was my 13-year anniversary, and I've been at this a long fucking time, man. I came into recovery for the first time in 1983, over 40 fucking years ago, and I just put together 13 straight years, right? And it was hard, and you know, early on, I was told a good guy told me. He says you'll learn more from the people who are fucking up than you will from the people who are doing the right thing, right? Because it's easier to learn by watching people make mistakes, and because people can tell you what to do all day long. You know, I had a situation. Walter and I were talking about it. I had a situation this week, right? The gas company sent me a bill for $8,200. It was insane. You know, they're claiming basically that I used more gas in the month of July than I had used the entire 3 years prior to that, right? So it's obviously, it's a mistake. But I was like, holy fuck, like, look at this shit, right? 8,200, and I'm going nuts. And it's so simple to sit there and go, you know, take it easy. It's obviously a mistake. Well, yeah, it's not happening to you, you know, like, But it's exactly what I would say to somebody. Somebody says, I got this bill, it's $8,200. That's more than the last 3 years. I would say, well, you just take it easy, calm down.
I would tell them, you better start worrying.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, because Walter's an asshole. But anyway, it's just this. He and I have that in common, though, I have to be honest, in all fairness. No, but I mean, but what would you say? Like, it's obviously a mistake. Don't get crazy. But, you know, I get crazy. So you learn more by watching people fuck up is my thing, you know. So we do these trash TV things, and it's basically don't live your life like this. At the end of a lot of our trash TVs, what did we learn today? Like, what did you learn? You know, like, don't fuck people you just met where you can have a baby, right? If you've known a guy for 3 weeks and you think you're in love after 3 weeks, it might not be a good idea to let him blast off inside of you raw with no birth control. That might be a bad idea, you know. And we learn that in these things, right? Or if your girl is sneaking out late at night and you know, meeting some dude in a car, it's probably not for good reasons. Shit like that, you know. If you're both white and your wife presents you with a black baby, you may want to do a DNA test. Like, these are the things that we learn in the videos that we do, right?
Unless you're Sicilian.
Well, that's what is it? True Romance, right?
Yeah.
That's a fucking great scene in True Romance.
Unfortunately, you have to watch out because if you play it, YouTube is going to be a bitch.
Yeah, no, I don't want to. I'm not gonna bother with it because they cut us off when we do shit like that. Anyway,
they're trying to cancel us.
It's
they're trying to cancel us.
Christopher Walken and Dennis Hopper. True Romance. You put that in if you Google that, it's like a 10-minute scene. It's a great scene. Anyway, it's Quentin Tarantino. It's one of his earlier endeavors. In fact, I think it was the first movie he wrote, wasn't it, or the first one that. Because he didn't direct it. He wrote it, right? He did the screenplay.
He wrote the screenplay.
Anyway, so that's what we do, and that's trash TV. Like, and I really do believe that people can learn from the shit that we put out there. Because, like I said, you know, you learn more from what people do, and that was what my friend said. He said, "Listen, pay attention." There was a guy in particular, and I won't. You know, it was an anonymous program, but this guy used to sit there, and I call it the Day 38 syndrome, right? This guy used to sit there and talk about pink clouds and all. This time I really got it, you know, and he was one of these guys. He was in and out, couldn't put together more than 90 days clean, and eventually he died. But I remember sitting there, and I was in a meeting with him, and I was sitting next to a guy who'd been doing this for a while, right? And I'm like, I hate this motherfucker. Like, he opens his mouth, and I couldn't stand it. I would cringe. Because why? What bothers you? I said, because it's the same shit. And the guy's like, well, yeah, well, what's he going to tell? What's he going to say? Tell me what he's going to say. And I would say it like he's going to say, oh, how he you know, how he understands his mother, and you know, he's going to be nicer to her because he was a real prick when he used, and he's really got it this time, and he's going to do it right, you know. And it's always his sponsors, like I got a new sponsor who understands me, and you know, I'm going to do this right, and he'll be here for 45 fucking days on some pink cloud, right? Because he found Jesus or whatever, and then he'll be gone. He'll be using again. He said exactly. So what does that tell you? You know, and it did. I learned, like, just shut the fuck up and do what you got to do. Stop talking about it and just do it, right? It's the same thing with the exercise shit. I'm tired of talking about it. I know what the fuck I got to do. There was a guy, his name was Lloyd was his name. Nice guy. And I had lost a lot of weight at one point, and Lloyd asked me, well, what did you do? And I gave him the diet. I said, this is it, man. This is what I'm doing. And he said, cool, thank you. Right, and now and he started to put that into action, and meanwhile I started eating again. Right, yeah, and that was the New Jersey diet, right? Yeah, and I put all the weight back on, and I see him like 9 months later, and he's thin, and I'm like, wow, Lloyd, what are you doing? Because what do you mean, what am I doing? I go, oh, give me the diet. He's like, dude, you gave it to me. You already have the information. Just fucking use it. Just do it. Yeah, fuck you, you know. I can't get thin because Lloyd won't give me the secret potion. Like, dude.
He added another step, that motherfucker.
That son of a bitch. I remember Roseanne Barr. She had lost a lot of weight, and she's kept it off, actually, you know.
I told you about my crush on Roseanne.
No, you did not.
I never told you about my crush on Roseanne.
I would remember anybody telling me they have a crush on Roseanne Barr. I would remember that.
Yeah, because I used to watch Roseanne a lot.
Fat Roseanne or thin Roseanne?
No, like when she started losing the weight, I was like, okay, Roseanne.
She looks better now than she ever has.
Well, not now. I was
pushing
thinking
70.
like season 5 or so, when she starts like actually losing some weight, she gets some shape to her face.
Well, that was when she was fucking Tom Arnold, right?
Probably still.
Like Tom Arnold taking one for the team, baby. God bless him.
Roseanne's not ugly.
Man, I'm gonna fuck her.
And she's funny.
She's extremely
But she looks
funny.
like a pain in the fucking ass.
Oh yeah. Oh, and she's crazy. She's batshit crazy. You know, you gotta.
Roseanne,
listen.
love you out there.
Anyway, she was talking about her weight loss, and she said she's I forget who was interviewing, but she's like, oh yeah, she said it's a secret diet that only people
Top
like
secret.
me, right? We're the only ones that really know about it. And he's like, really? Like, what? She said, yeah, it's called the calorie in, calorie out. She's like, you gotta eat less and move more. It's a secret,
Yeah.
And that's it. You got to eat less and move more. You got to take in fewer calories than you burn, and you'll lose weight. Like, it's just a guarantee, And that's like Lloyd. He's like, dude, you already know. Like, what the fuck am I going to tell you? You gave it to me, and
Chlamydia.
But that's the same thing with these videos that we do. Like, we do these. I got a great one here, right, with this black chick, and she's pretty, man. It does
we're
something.
gonna have some fun today.
Right, we're gonna review a couple videos, but like,
Unless
this
I
is how
fuck it
not
up.
to act, right? This is how not to act. This is how you get yourself arrested. This is how you get yourself in a lot of fucking trouble. Like, don't do this. That's the whole thing behind trash TV. Like, don't be trash. I was telling Walter, like, we were watching this, right, at the beginning of this, and it looks like these people are in a nice apartment complex, right, and it's like their neighbors probably fucking hate them because these people are as ghetto as it gets. And I grew up that way. Like, we were that family on the block. I remember we had these nice people, the Shays. They lived across. The mother was like English from England. She was very proper and everything. And, and we were like this black Irish family, They're like, oh, God, the Gillespie children, right? Like, we were 7 fucking animals, And we'd jump in their pool. Like, they had the pool on the block, right? And we would jump in their pool with all our clothes on and shit. Like, it was just like we were fucking...
Oh, shit. Don't invite the Gillespies.
Yeah, that's it, They're going to foul the pool. They haven't bathed in weeks. But,
Gonna bathe now.
But so I grew up like this. And this is, I guess this is why it's near and dear to me. I remember I used to watch Maury all the time. Like, I love Maury. Jerry Springer, I acquired something for, because I never believed, like, I used to watch Maury and Jerry, in my younger days, I guess you would say. And I never believed that Jerry was real until I got to know people like this. Like, it seems so outrageous. I said, this can't be true. But I've met people.
Weren't they like real stories but acted out?
I don't know.
I think the
you
people.
said you had a friend who was in one, right? Didn't you? Wasn't that you?
No.
I confused my Italian friends. I don't know.
All
They
these
all look
all
alike
these
to me.
wops are the same.
They all look alike to me.
No, I'm pretty
Somebody
sure that
told me they knew somebody who was on a Springer.
Well, there was like the famous one from the MTV when it was Springer went to MTV Spring
and
Break.
that was all scripted.
But Springer supposedly didn't know. It was the kids who acted it out on stage.
Yeah.
But I think it's like a dramatization, however the fuck you say. Dramatization.
Good help is so hard to find. I put a short out today about what it's like.
Is so hard to find.
What it's like to work with potheads. You have your medical marijuana card, Walter?
I had one.
Don't need it no more.
Yeah, I don't need that shit anymore. I didn't need it then.
Well, I said we went to California together, and the first thing we had to do was find a dispensary. I got it mapped out. Walter's like, make a left. Make a left. Okay,
You're gonna make a left here, right there.
And
all right, let me get to the intersection first.
So anyway, I watched these, and my ex-wife, I remember she's like, "Why do you watch this?" And then I took her home to meet my family for the first time, and we were driving back from New Jersey, right? New Jersey, and we're driving back to Queens, and quiet in the car, and I looked at her. She said, "So, what do you think?" She's just looking out the windshield. She goes, "They're the most ghetto people I've ever met in my life." It's a Puerto Rican girl from Bushwick. She's like, "These are the most ghetto people I've ever met." And we were. Like my whole family, we were ghetto.
Nope.
Much as my older sister will deny that. "Oh, we were an upstanding family." I don't know where the fuck you grew up.
My wife was scared to meet my family because she figured, oh, they're, white, they're upper class or whatever. And she met my family, and she was like, oh, damn.
Yeah. Well, that was, she had asked me, she says, "Are they going to say anything?" Because she's Puerto Rican. I'm like, probably, but they're not going to say it to you. Like, and when we got there, my mother said, "You can do better, right?" But she was talking to Danette. Like, she wasn't talking to me. She's like, "You're so pretty. You're so smart. What the fuck are you doing with him?" Like, what are you, a fucking loser?
You got glaucoma?
Yeah. Fucking, hey, girl, you could do better. Thanks, Mom. But that was my mother. In the same video today, I make mention, like, how can anybody love you when your mother hates you, But
Your
that was my mother.
Your mom Rocky Dennis you.
Oh, yeah. With a face like that, yeah, you're going to go a long way. Right? It was
Rocky, but there's a
mask.
limit. Am I touching the outside of a house? Family Guy. When they made fun of it.
Yeah, that was funny.
We're going to try and go live on Rumble next time.
Yeah, we're going to figure this out. Cause
apparently Instagram
fuck Instagram.
barred us because we're not popular enough. So we're going to take our business elsewhere.
We're not going to talk about strapping bombs to anything, though, because that's wrong.
Bad.
So I told my friend when I got the $8,200 bill, because it really did fuck me up, because this is 3 months in a row that they've been sending me these outrageous bills, right? And they just keep getting progressively worse. And I told my friend's like, "Oh, he's giving me all this fucking recovery shit," and he's a good guy. Like, don't get me wrong. He's like, "Take a deep breath, say a serenity prayer. You get your shit together." And I did. Like, I did my research. This is my. This is all the shit I had to get together for the gas company, right? To go over all my old bills and everything. I did all the research, and I'm like, this is what I've been spending. This is the average therms that I've used. Like, I did all that shit. I'm a baseball freak, so like doing statistical analysis isn't much for me. But anyway, he's like, "Take a deep breath." And I'm like, I think it would be much easier to get their attention if I just strapped a bomb to myself and went down to the office. "I think we're going to talk about my bill now." He's like, "Please don't do that." I'm like, "Danny, I'm kidding.
You could praise God in like some kind of Muslim fashion.
Oh, yeah. Akbar Allah. That'll get their fucking attention.
Bring me.
And then open your vest real quick. I tell you, I remember walking through the airport with Walter. I didn't want nothing to do with him. He was taking a separate flight. I'm like, "You go over there, man. I don't want," because they stop him, man. Yeah. Don't let the passport fool you.
I have anxiety to begin with.
Yeah. "Walter, my ass. Your name is Mohammed." As sure as I'm standing here. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Maybe.
You do have that look. Walter and I were actually wearing the same hat today, and it was so gay. We both changed our hats. It was a good move.
We took a car ride together like that.
Oh, yeah, we did. We looked gay. Anyway, we're not.
I'm pretty happy.
Yeah. Just a bunch of happy guys. I don't know if for some reason that brings up the Sopranos with Vito.
When?
So Vito had this guy sucking his dick. No. Vito was blowing him.
Yeah.
What?
Now that's gay. If it was the other way.
Can't believe I let that guy in my house.
Greatest show.
Italians.
Greatest show ever made.
People. Yes. The best written, best acted show ever.
Best casted.
Oh, yeah.
Best directed.
That's why the movie sucked.
Oh, it was awful.
Is because they didn't use local casting. Like, the whole show was great because everybody was local. Everybody. Northern New Jersey and New York. And that was it. And that, they all understood the life. And they killed it by basically bringing it to Hollywood. And in that movie, there were 2 Italians in it. And one of them was Michael Gandolfini, who grew up in fucking Los Angeles. What the fuck did he know, right? And Ray Liotta was the only other Italian in there.
And Ray Liotta was on his last leg.
Yeah, literally, yeah. He died shortly after, didn't he? Yeah.
His last movie was Cocaine Bear, which was a funny movie. But
Was it?
It was stupid.
Yeah.
Nothing to run home to and talk about.
So they have it on 4K, I guess, if you've seen it.
No, I have it on Blu-ray. I don't think it deserved the 4K.
Which is better, 4K or Blu-ray?
4K.
Aren't they coming out with 5K?
They might. They're up to like 8K.
Do you think they do this just to make you buy the movie over? Because Walter will buy the same movie just because.
Not necessarily. I have to like the movie. I have to have like some kind of bond with the movie to like really upgrade.
I don't believe you.
In the past, no.
Because
now
you
I have
Blu-ray movies that you've never even opened.
Yeah, for sure.
So how can you tell me how much you like it and that you have to like the movie in order to buy it?
Because a lot of times I've seen the movie already.
I remember him telling me like he never saw that. It was like The Fisher King or some great movie like that.
No, I did see The Fisher King.
I
only watched it once.
I said, or some movie like that.
Cool Hand Luke.
Cool Hand Luke. Never saw Cool Hand, but he's seen like the Powerpuff Girls 4 times.
Come on now, don't Powerpuff me.
Yeah, wasn't it the Powerpuff Girls?
No.
What was it?
I don't watch anime that.
Tell me.
Although I started watching an anime,
it was something funny. Equally as ridiculous as the Powerpuff Girls. Maybe it was Power Rangers or some shit like that.
Watched the Power Rangers.
What?
Yeah, I've watched the Power Rangers
more than once and never saw Cool Hand Luke.
Oh no! You always say Garbage Pail Kids. You've seen the
the Garbage Pail Kids.
Garbage Pail
That's
Kids.
it.
But
how many times?
I've seen it a couple of times. I grew up on it, so it's got like a little
4K.
memento.
On 4K.
Not 4K. Garbage Pail Kids. I might just still have on DVD. I don't think they transferred it.
Anyway, we should take a look at a video. I love doing videos.
Yeah, we got nothing but time.
Nothing but time.
We're both out of work.
Jackson Brown. I got nothing but time. Just a broken white line.
Just a broken white line.
Ain't nothing but time between.
I need my soundboard.
Silver Eagle in that New Jersey. Oh, you know I downloaded a thing on the iPad.
Yeah.
I did that.
Next time.
It's right there.
Because I have so many moments here that I could throw like crickets on and a fart here and there.
It's right there.
Yeah, but I have to like rearrange this shit. It's too much.
Oh.
Hopefully the video plays.
This is the man who just said we got nothing but time, right? I don't really have time to do that.
Well, I mean,
that seems like an awful lot of effort, which I appreciate. I respect that. Like I definitely do, you know? If I could be dying of thirst and I won't say anything until I see Walter get up, I'm like, oh, by the way, can you grab me a seltzer? Like,
can you grab me a seltzer?
I get it, you know? As long as you're on the phone, dial 911, I think I'm having a heart attack. Why didn't you do it? Oh, it seemed like a lot of work.
I was watching
something. It really
something.
is. Like, I got to tell you, man, and lately, more than ever, I'm having such a hard time getting out of my own way, you know? I'm sitting here last night, and this place was like, it didn't look like this last night, like the house. Like, Walter comes once a week. So on Wednesdays, I make an effort to clean, you know, because I'm just not a clean guy, and I don't have a woman, you know, so I don't give a fuck, you know. There was a scene
and I don't have a servant.
Right, exactly. So but it's not just no. It's no. Hold on.
I know what you're saying.
It's more than that. There's a great scene, and he doesn't watch the show, but I love it. 30 Rock, and there's one where Ansat is his name. Anyway, his character Pete. Jenna says, "Oh, he's having an affair," and Liz Lemon says, "Well, how do you know he's having an affair?" She said, "Look, he's clean. He feels good. He's whistling." He said, "If it wasn't for sex, men would just walk around, you know, like just horrible." And then you see Frank, who I love. He was played by Judah Freelander, who played the role great. And he's I'm going home. He's basically in his underwear in a T-shirt. He's like, I'm going home. There's no more string cheese. You know? Drinking milk out of a carton. And that's it. And that's pretty much, like, I don't give a fuck. And I don't plan on ever having a woman in my life because it's just more hassle than it's worth. I got to be honest with you. You know, some things you can rent for whatever period of time you need them. Anyway, including maids, to be honest with you.
Everything is to go.
Yeah, everything is to go. Yeah, yeah. And what did my friend Tony say? You don't pay for the sex, you pay them to leave. Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. Anyway, I digress. So I look forward to Walter coming because it's the only way this place really gets cleaned. And it's funny because all of these things, I always feel better after the place. Like when the place is clean, I feel better. Like it really does. You only feel better, right? After I exercise, I always feel better. After I read a book, after I write a few chapters in the book, like all of these things make me feel better. And I always said, like, why don't you do them? I remember we were talking about prayer, right? I pray. I believe in God. Like I have a deep faith in God. And I used to like do it out of fear, I guess. And like when I first came into recovery, I was told like, oh, you should pray every day. You know, you got to thank somebody for whatever. And for me, for a lot. Like I have a very blessed life. I don't have everything I want, but I have everything I need. And that's a fact. And she said, you know, you got to say thank you to something. But I got this like, oh, if I don't do it, like God's going to get me, you know, like I really had to change that attitude about myself. And I remember I got up, you know, I'm going to work. I was working at the airport at the time for Verizon. And I'm on my way to work and I realized like, oh, I didn't pray, you know, and I got this image of God standing up there like, what the fuck, Dwight, where are you? You know, looking at his watch going, I can't get my day going till I hear from Dwight. Like I was so fucking important that God stopped his day until I checked in, you know? And it was in that moment that I realized that God doesn't give a fuck if I check in or not. Like, not that I don't think God cares about me. I think God does. But I got this overwhelming feeling of like, yo, man, every time you talk to me, you feel better. Why wouldn't you want to do that? You know, like when I pray, I feel better. I do. Like people who don't believe, I almost pity you. Because I do feel better after I talk to whatever God I have for myself. And I do believe in a God of my own understanding. And I know people argue with that. Oh, if you don't believe the way I believe, you're going to hell. Okay.
It's true.
I
denounced Dwight from heaven.
And that's okay. That's all right. I can live with that, you know.
You know, just doing the prayer hands is peaceful. I do this a lot. Joining my hands.
You're fucking heathen, man.
No. Blasphemy.
Anyway.
What'd I do?
I didn't do nothing. No, because I grew up with, like, I say all the time, like, I knew everything that was going to get me to hell. Like, God's watching you, you know. Oh, that's how you get to hell. And nobody ever told me how I was going to go to heaven. Like, nobody ever told me that. So I just fucking gave up. Like, I just figured I'm hellbound. So I might as well, you know, lean into it and enjoy the ride, you know. Because it just seemed that everything I did. I remember, I think I told the story too. This guy I used to work with, and he became very religious after beating the shit out of his wife, and she finally filed the complaint. So he found God somewhere in a jail cell. And so he became an authority on all things God. And he could tell you everything that was going to get you to hell and everything like this. And I'm like, just fucking with him. I'm like, you know the color blue? Like, that's really the devil's color. It's not really red. It's blue. Like, did you know? And he's wearing blue jeans. He's like, oh, my God, you know? I'm like, dude, I'm making it up. Like, anyway.
I'm trying to get you out of your pants.
Oh, God. But it's all, I don't know. It's all in what you believe, you know? You have to believe in some sort of redemption, don't you? Everything I write now is about redemption. I finished my book. I read a part of it. I read a little chapter from it here. Now we're going through the editing process, but it's a good book, and it really is about redemption. It's about a guy who lives a really shitty life, and he finds redemption, and you know, he cleans his life up and he turns it around. It's a very Joseph Campbell kind of work. You know, the hero's journey. Well, that background got really loud.
Yeah, I'm trying to. You have to be on the mic.
Walter's trying to strike a balance here. But anyway, so that's it. And, you know, I could keep babbling. But let's do a video. Let's take a look at a police video. And this is a ghetto chick. Like, she is just how to get yourself arrested. How let's and this is it. Like if you were to write a book, like these are the steps, boys and girls. This is what you want to do to turn a bad situation worse. Just do this. And one thing that I can say about this woman, and it's something that I've been guilty of my whole life, is she is absolutely unaware of anything around her. She can't hear a word that's being said to her. She's got such tunnel vision on her anger in this given situation. You see this. And Walter said, she can't see 10 seconds into her future. Like it's right here, right now, and all these fucking people pissing me off. And that's it. That's all this woman can grasp. And as I said, I find her attractive too, which helps. I gotta be honest.
Helps me get through the video.
Yeah, she really does something for me. So without any further ado, I bring you a police video, and it's boyfriend beater punches cop in the face during arrest, which always makes things better, Anyway, here we go.
They tried to talk to one of the women involved, but she was uncooperative.
That's her
and kept
boyfriend in the
screaming at a
background.
man. Here's what unfolded next.
Hello.
Hello. And you hear
this.
this cop is as vanilla as they come. He's like, I didn't grow up with any black people, so I'm just going to walk into this situation as if I don't know what I'm in for. and here we go. Here comes the marshmallow.
The marshmallow.
Approaching the ghetto black chick. Yeah, this is great.
What's going on, ma'am?
Gee willikers.
Right?
Yeah. Nice. How ladylike. You got to love that.
She spits on
She's
it.
a spitter. She's a spitter, fellas. So she's pretty, but there's limitations.
No?
Something tells me, though, that she doesn't always spit. So there's just something about her.
She spits when needed.
Yeah, but I find her attractive, though. I got to be honest.
What's going on?
And so
What's
ladylike.
outside?
Gee
Thanks
willikers.
for calling us.
How are you, ma'am?
To escort somebody, that's it.
Okay.
Didn't understand that.
To escort somebody. That's it. That's what I
Hey,
heard.
man.
Oh, okay.
What's going on, brother?
Brother. I ain't your
What's
brother,
going on?
motherfucker.
No. Okay, hang tight for me real quick. Hey, guys, please
Hang
fire
tight.
it.
And I love that, too. Nobody listens to this cop. Hang tight for me real quick. Yeah, fuck you. Right? The guy just keeps walking off. I love it.
Do you need an ambulance for anything? Please shoot me through.
Ah, there she goes.
Oh, she spit again.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh,
all
she
over
spit again.
Yeah.
That's fine. Okay.
Is your volume all the way
Where's
up?
my next closest unit?
Is it all the way up?
Yeah.
Ma'am, just wanna
No.
That's my crib. What you mean?
Now it is.
Okay.
Fucking nobody even turn. Like, come on, bro.
I don't care, bro.
It's all good, dude. Hey, man.
Nobody said you did. Shit. Didn't say.
No, you called him a fuck. You a police, bro. You a
I bet these two have great sex together. And I bet she's the type of chick that can fuck you with angry sex. My first wife was like that. Like, the madder that girl was, the better the sex was. She would just like, oh, hurt me. And okay. I'm in.
This is my chance.
Yeah. Yeah, we would take out all our aggressions in the bedroom, man. And she looks like she's got that kind of vibe to her, man.
Like you said, you playing with.
She also has a vibe, you better come correct, too. You better make that. Anyway.
Hit me.
bro. I don't get no.
She said,
Look
hit
at
me.
how aggressive he was. Ooh.
Okay, man, do you want to tell me what's going on? You called us to
I
help
want
me.
you to escort him. That's it.
Okay, well,
That's it.
I don't gotta.
That's it, white boy. Do what the fuck I called you for, motherfucker. Get the fuck out of my face. Yeah, baby.
well, can you tell me what happened to your eye?
You can call his friend.
Can you tell me what happened to your eye? Ma'am, you called me to help you. I want to help you out.
She's heated, man.
She said you need to escort
Can you
him.
please tell me your name?
Janaya.
Janaya.
Okay. So what? In order for me to even do anything, kind of need to tell me what's going on.
It was
Okay.
just a little argument. I was trying to get my house key. That's it. He want to give me my key.
Who's he to you?
Him?
Yeah,
That's his friend. He trying to get him. That's it.
No. The gentleman with the no t-shirt. You can slow down.
I saw again. Now you want to
Okay. Hey, bud.
I never touched
Bud,
you.
just
You hit me and I hit you back.
just ignore him.
So this is like almost a preview of what the social workers will do when they replace police.
Right. This
Excuse
is
me, guy. Can you calm down for a second? Ma'am,
Right.
ma'am, can someone acknowledge me
when
here?
the police have been totally defunded and Myra Goldfarb is out there, 70-year-old Myra Goldfarb going, excuse me. Right, we have to do here is love one another.
Yeah, I hit the up off of me.
Bro, I got the proof. I was just sitting
Hey,
there.
Janiyah.
Oh, right. What you talking about? I'm not even no more. You started talking to me. You could have just gave me my key and I was going to leave.
Oh, shit, I'll pay the rent here.
That's not your shit,
You
yo.
don't pay shit.
I said, don't bitch.
Yo.
Don't go at him. Don't go at him.
Don't go at him.
No, bitch. We didn't move.
Where are you going? Uh-oh.
Bro.
Stop.
Get him out of my crib.
You gotta tell us what's
I'm
going
working on it.
You live there. You live there. Who all lives there?
I'm
Willikers.
breaking my lease anyway.
Okay, so who all lives here?
The woman continued to
I
yell
need
at the
some
man
backup,
even after the
please.
officer's repeated requests not to do so.
Okay, what's going on?
Yeah, because she didn't give a fuck what the officer
We
was
should have a
saying.
spit count.
Oh, yeah.
So far, I
Oh,
think
that's
she's up to
true,
like
yeah.
5.
At least.
Police, they looking around this so
All I asked him to do was to give me the key so I could walk down there. I was going to come back when he left.
that's my daughter. Okay.
Hey, go ahead, slap, bro.
Why are you claiming that?
You want to go so bad?
Do you think we go down there?
That's my daughter.
Can we see that? Maybe we'll
Look,
walk
she
away
can't.
from him?
This
really
woman
No,
can't
wait,
register anything outside of herself.
Now you get my grandma paid for it. I say the money she sent me. Nothing back. Something you stuff in the business. I gotta bow down to you. You cool?
Where'd you get that black eye, girl?
Bro,
He's being the bad person. Just
He's
being the bad person.
fuck to my plan. You
Thank you, Mrs. Goldfarb.
Come here. I have a treat.
now you're not playing nobody. Yeah, you been single.
You've been
Right? I
single.
don't get no.
I was saying before, the cop might as well be a fucking tree.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah.
He's background noise.
I didn't touch him at all. You put me down the stairs.
Yeah, he's just that. He's like the soft buzz in my earphones.
Can you talk to us about anything?
Oh yeah, I
You
know.
want to talk about what's going on?
Fucking pain in the
It's
ass.
all right.
Hold on. Hey,
Hey,
stay over here.
hey,
Stay over here.
you,
Stay over here.
over there.
You're gonna go in cuffs, okay? Stay over
Is
here.
this a different cop?
Ma'am, stay over here. Stay over here, okay? I got a body cam on. What's going on today?
Bro, he mad because I told him to give me my house key.
Who is he? Ma'am,
Somebody I was dealing with.
who you talking to me right
Some
here?
guy I was dealing with. In other words, I've been fucking him, and I don't want to fuck him no more.
Who is he to you?
That's my
Dwight
boyfriend.
translation.
It was my boyfriend.
Did
That's not my
did
boyfriend.
anything physical happen?
No, I asked him for my key. That's it.
Because it looks like
So
you
he
ran
wanted
into
to give me my
Mike
key.
Tyson
Right,
in
right.
1992.
Give me my key, bro.
Hold on. Hey, I need to talk to you.
There we
if you're
go.
ever gonna do that,
6.
okay?
That's
7.
disgusting, man. It's fucking disgusting, honey. Stop doing that. You're so pretty. Ladies don't do that.
Ooh,
I'll
8.
probably take one more.
8.
Y'all don't need one more.
Ma'am,
You don't need
Ma'am,
one more.
ma'am.
You're gonna need one more.
stop walking around or else you're gonna get put in handcuffs, okay? You're not listening.
That's what he's trying to say.
Man, she just doesn't even hear that shit.
How long has he lived here for?
He just said
Not even.
We never
There's
do push me
no
down.
acknowledgement. Like she doesn't even acknowledge this motherfucker's existence. How long has he lived here for? Nothing.
She was too busy paying attention to the conversation behind her.
Ma'am, take a seat on the
Or
fire hydrant.
she notices him now. Watch.
Ma'am,
Bro, so since you give me shit, I gotta bow down to you?
ma'am.
I gotta bow down to you?
Man.
Fuck, come on, bro.
Okay. Put your hands behind your back.
No, you're not, bro. Stop touching me.
Then chill out.
What's wrong with you,
You wanna
boy?
go in
Stop
handcuffs?
beating your ass, too.
So now
I'll
he.
beat your ass too.
That would work
I
out.
ain't got time.
Chill out.
Stop touching me.
You want to go in handcuffs?
What's wrong with you?
Chill out.
No. Stop
All
touching
right.
me. I'm
Yeah.
already mad, bro.
Don't touch me. I'm already mad, bro.
The demands, right? Like, are you're not.
You're not arresting me.
Right? Yeah, fuck you.
I'm
Fuck
mad.
You. Do you not see that I don't give a fuck about you? You don't
See-
even exist.
Listen, sir. I found the loophole. The loophole is if you are mad, angry, or upset, you cannot arrest me.
Right.
Okay, sir?
I told you what the fuck to do. Now,
Now
get that
back the fuck
motherfucker out
off.
of my fucking apartment.
Escort.
Yeah.
You're not the but an escort to
That's
me.
it.
I can't do anything. I can't do
Ah,
anything
now
for you
here
if you don't
comes
talk.
the other unit.
What's wrong with y'all?
How long has he lived here? Ma'am?
No answer.
Touching me.
Throw her on the ground. On the
Watch
ground.
her square up here. Watch.
On the ground.
Look at
Oh,
it.
oh! I felt like I got punched. Ma'am, you crossed the line.
That's it. I gotta tell you, I'm getting a little turned on.
Not on live.
Bro, move up.
Let me check these handcuffs. Yep, I'm going to check them.
Fuck. I mean, go.
I gave you about 10 warnings.
I don't give
At
a
least.
What you gave me? You don't know me, bro. I don't give a.
Well, you're under arrest
I
now.
don't give a fuck. I didn't
Well,
care.
apparently
I
you
don't
do,
care
though.
now.
See, now that's the lie. I always like when people yell. You wouldn't yell, I don't give a fuck, if you really didn't give a fuck.
It's true. I do actually give a fuck.
Get me out of these cuffs. It tells me that you care.
Tell me. For real.
You said kill me?
Fix these
Bro,
cuffs.
I'm telling y'all better let me go.
Bro.
You're under arrest for agbat.
I'm not under arrest for
Yeah,
nothing.
you are. You just punched me in the face.
No, I didn't punch you. You tried to grab me and I moved you. Stop touching me.
How about arrested for
Give me
nothing?
Bro,
Got body cam. Everybody saw you square up on him.
let me go.
The best is when they say, "Do you got that body cam on?"
Yeah.
You better have that body cam
Let
on.
me go, bro. I don't give no.
Can you just search her real quick, stick her in my
Bro,
glove?
don't touch me. You're not a female. You're not supposed to be touching me.
That's
Stop
not true.
touching me.
Stop.
It's not true. They can do this for their own safety.
I'm telling you, bro.
I'm telling you, bro.
Back up.
I don't give a fuck.
She showed no signs of stopping her erratic behavior.
No.
I don't give a fuck.
Well, why would you?
What's wrong with y'all? Leave me the alone.
You're under arrest. You're going to county
I don't
jail.
give no about no county jail.
Resisting with
Y'all
violence.
know me, bro. I would tweak the out.
Stop.
Y'all don't know me, bro. So let me go. For real.
You lucky I didn't get that left hook on you.
Does she really think that this is going to force them to let her go?
Does she really think she could beat up the cops?
But well, no, it really.
Even if she could.
No, but when I watch this,
One
like,
guy,
these people
one
that-
punch.
that- especially with the women I see.
Oh, it's always the women.
demanding to let me go. Like,
You saw the Muslim one,
no,
the Muslim woman
I don't know.
who got arrested for assault, but she was complaining that the white man went after her, and then she was
we
saying,
covered that. Didn't
"No,
we?
it just came out."
Oh,
And then she was saying the white police officers
well,
were
we can
protecting
take a look
them.
at it today.
Oh my God, she was. I think
Yeah.
it was like 18 minutes, but it's all her like being a nut. But let's finish this.
Yeah, but this, I find this fascinating.
I
That,
like her hair.
People, I like
She's
everything
got
about
like
her. I think she's
a-
got a really
she's kinda
pretty
nice
face
too.
She's very pretty.
Yeah, you
I
know,
think, for me.
when I
It's my-
when I
my
see
thing.
the attitude and the anger, it kind of like just takes it all away. So I can't really
Sometimes
notice.
It does something for me. I have to. Be
Yeah, I know
honest with
you.
In a yeah. Well, you know, this is me though. Like this is. I'm not like I remember the cops coming to my house so many times. You know, like it just. I know this. I know how this goes. Anyway.
Oh, y'all better let me the go.
Take a seat.
No, I'm not playing. Give me my phone. Call my grandma.
In case you didn't know, she's not playing.
Call my grandma. Her mother's right there, but she got to
Sniffles,
call
are
her
you doing
grandma.
alright?
Look
you
at
calm
the
down a little bit?
attitude.
Do you want to
Ooh,
talk
she's
about whatever happened
pissed.
inside the
I
apartment?
don't want to talk about it. Give me my phone. That's all I want. So I can make a call.
No, you don't get a fucking phone. Goodbye.
Nah, you need a quick
Bro,
calm
I
down.
don't want to talk to nobody. Everybody
Including
leave me
you, Ma.
alone. For real. I'm not in the mood already at the end.
I could tell she's not in the mood.
Everybody pissing me
Yeah.
off more. I'm telling you, I'm going to somebody up. Just leave me alone.
Sitting up there basically screaming.
Such anger.
Don't incriminate
Y'all
yourself.
kidding me? I got pictures of black guys, all that. I don't touch him. I told him to give me my kid. He started hitting me.
Oh man, come
After
on.
this is over with.
Yeah, but all you had to do was calmly tell that to the cop, and he, you see, and that's it. When the cop came and said, "What's going on?" all you had to do was, I asked him for the key, and he hit me. He'd be gone in the car right now. He would be down in booking, right? He'd be in central booking right now, if you had gone about that. But instead, you had to be a cunt. You were just a cunt with the guy right from the jump. You didn't want to hear any of this shit. You wanted to be right.
I bet the guy she was fighting with was a scumbag too.
Well, of course he was. It's her boyfriend. You know, like this is it. This is love. You know.
I swear to God, I'm gonna fuck the shit out of you tomorrow.
Yeah, and she probably they're probably back together. You know, and again, this is what happens.
They're
This
a
is-
cute couple.
It's a juvenile relationship. These are children, and she's acting like a child. This is how children act. I'm not getting my way, and I demand to get my way. And that's what children do, right? An adult would have told the cop, yeah, you know, I asked for my key, and he hit me. And you know, please take care of it. They would have arrested him on the spot, right? He'd be going down, and you'd be free. And instead, because you act like a fucking insane person, you're in the back of the police car in handcuffs. Tell me how that's fair. But you brought it all on yourself, and you'll swear that it wasn't your fault. That's it. Why is this happening to me? He's the one who hit me. Yeah, but you didn't tell anybody that. right? When the cop asked you repeatedly when he got there, what's going on? How can I help you? All you said is escort him out. Bitch, we don't take orders like that. We got to know what the fuck is going on. I don't just remove somebody on your say-so. You know, this isn't, you're not the queen and this is the queen's guard. You know?
Help me for what? I got proof. I didn't touch him. I don't care.
But
what
you
he
never
touched.
said that.
You're not under arrest for that. You're not.
I don't care.
You do care.
Can you at least tell me how you get that thing in
You're
your
acting like a child.
Saying that you attacked him.
How did I attack him and get my
By smacking him.
You're not listening. How'd you get that thing in your eye? Can you tell me what happened to you? Did he punch you, scratch you, push you? What happened?
You lying, telling him I hit you? I never touched you. Yeah, you did.
Shut the fuck up.
Get out of here. Hold on, bro.
Talk. Stop screaming.
The cop is trying to give you an in. He's
Right.
saying, I see a black eye.
right.
He started lying to y'all.
Janaya, just take
I don't gotta lie about
Janaya,
it.
take a
This
deep
is
breath.
The first police call. Look at my number.
Hold on.
The
Or
police
take a
hold on.
deep stroke.
Right.
Nah, what they trying to? I'm trying
He
to
lying
help
talking
y'all
about I
calm
be
it
hitting him.
down.
Hitting
They-
him how? The police have been up to us multiple times.
Nah, they trying to basically say that you like reason why they trying to arrest you because how you acting and stuff. They said they came to talk to you, but you started trying to fight them and stuff.
Right.
Ding,
And I
ding, ding,
told
ding,
them you got
ding.
mental
What do we
health
have
issues
for
and
her,
stuff.
Johnny?
But what you doing is not going to help you. They probably didn't even want to try to arrest you, nah.
They didn't.
It's not you. I just don't want to talk to nobody.
Listen, that marshmallow the first marshmallow to walk up on you did not want anything to do with any ghetto bullshit today. Guaranteed. He wanted to help some poor kid across the street with his bicycle. Like he was not looking for this shit.
Looking to get a cat out of a tree.
Exactly.
Just let me be, bro. I'm telling you.
Her stomach hurts?
Talk to nobody.
I wouldn't be surprised. It can be nerve-wracking.
So I need something to eat.
See, now here you are. Now you're getting booked. And for what?
Right here to the left, Miss Nichols.
Come on, bro. I don't want them touching me either, bro.
So they got to search.
Okay,
For what? I don't have nothing
no
on me.
problem.
Take your seat on the bench there for me, please.
I would like a massage while I'm here.
You got your own lungs.
I'll give her a massage.
What's your spa package look like?
Dude, she's still so hyped up, man.
We call it code red. We have a fight. Yeah.
That's ego.
Somebody else.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Y'all don't need to.
She's so pretty, man.
Beat the out of one of y'all.
Yeah.
Y'all don't need some man officers.
Now you're threatening, man.
What are you
doing?
You know, you can see under different circumstances, like this is going to be your life until you change your attitude. And this is what I was talking about in the beginning about how these videos can help you lead a better life, like trash TV. And I know like my man Alphonse out there who just hates this shit. I'm like, you don't watch it for what it is. But look, I go to a lot of recovery meetings, and in recovery meetings, you hear shit like this all the time about fucking police. And after a while, people call them the Angels in Blue. Well, why do you say that? Because they finally arrested me, and I did some time for all the crack I was selling and smoking and all that shit. And if it wasn't for the arrest, I never would have found recovery, right? Like you have to be able to find the silver lining in the cloud, and this is it. Like hopefully she can learn from like this. Maybe watch a video like this of herself doing this and say, "Oh my God." Although I think at this point, and unless she's really done some soul searching, she lacks the self-awareness to make anything out of that. But it's almost over.
Tell y'all everything I'm telling them.
Tell me.
Oh, yeah, she's going through. I know what I'm going through already. I've been in and out of institutional hospitals. I don't even know
There
how
you
to
go.
tell me.
Do you want to talk to somebody?
No, I don't.
Nobody's been able to talk to this girl for years.
Chicago, everywhere I go. Call SAS, call whoever y'all can call, Garfield Park. I don't give a
You're going to have to.
No, I'm not. I'm not posting that on Facebook. I know how y'all operate. Yes, it is. That's what y'all do. Hey, what? You gonna cooperate?
It's all against me. I'm a victim. I have nothing to do with this. Y'all are doing this to me.
Ain't no smoke with you.
This has nothing to do with my attitude, the way I treated you, the way I squared up on you. It has nothing to do with any of that shit. The way I overreacted to this, the way I can't talk like a regular human being, has nothing to do with any of that shit. It's all because of you. It's your problem, your fault. And the funny thing about being a victim is when you're a victim, you never have to change anything. What do you have to change, right? If I'm here because of something you keep doing, well, then there's nothing I can do about that, right? Nothing. I just have to wait till you treat me better in order to do something better.
The world to change.
Yeah, just waiting on the world to change. That's good, Walter. Where's that from?
I think it's John Mayer.
So gay. You really are gay, though, aren't you?
I don't listen to John Mayer, but I mean, it's a
He
popular
just can
song.
quote it. I don't know it. Can't
Never-
be that popular.
It's popular enough.
I know one John Mayer song, I think. I liked it, but I
Your
can't
body
remember.
is a wonderland. Is that it?
No, that's
Is
not
that
it.
John Mayer?
I'd have no idea. I don't know that at all.
All right.
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
A lot of homicidal statements, a lot of statements to fight other inmates, stuff like that. So,
What do you
go
want to
ahead and
fight?
go through Miss Nichols.
Anybody.
I should fight anybody. I like that about her. Maybe that's where she should channel her aggression, become like an MMA fighter. I bet she'd be very good at it.
I want to see her pick the biggest guy in the room.
Real, not to talk to move, bro. Y'all been talking too much as it is. Y'all, I called y'all to come do something. Y'all act like I'm the suspect. I call y'all.
No, we came over to talk to you about it.
They weren't out there.
We don't live here. That's my shit.
These people weren't out there, Miss Nichols.
I'm talking to you.
Yep, I was the only one out there.
Yeah, you tried to grab me, and what happened? Boop, bop. Don't touch me.
Boop, bop.
Touch me is gonna be the same thing.
Dude. No, I like her. I really do. There's something about me.
And
that
what
really-
happened? What happened to you?
Anybody touch me, I promise y'all gonna be calling cold red. I'm not in the mood to play with nobody. No, I'm not suicidal. But that's what I gotta say to get the fucking people that yes,
Get out and kill her boyfriend.
The confidence.
I would love to meet her
You can touch me.
in a controlled environment, of course. But I would love to speak with her.
Somewhere preferably where there's metal detectors.
Listen, not to get sappy or anything, but there's a lot of pain inside this woman. This woman has experienced a lot of pain in her life, and you can just see it. There's so much fucking anger. There's so much shit inside of this woman that is just so guarded.
I can see hurt in your eyes.
Oh, this is a lot of hurt in her.
Anybody trying to pick her up, that's your line. I could see pain in those eyes. I'm
What-
here
you know,
to...
my friend Jack says is scars on the soul, you know, and in order to get scars, you have to have open wounds, and those wounds stay open up until you try to heal them, man. And this woman, she's been hurt, she's been abused, like you can mentally, physically, sexually. I would bet anything this woman has been abused every way you could, and she's attractive. So growing up as a kid, I'm sure she was taken advantage of by people.
That poor officer just happened to be a man.
Listen, who did she ask for when they put her in the cop car? Now her mother's right there, and who did she ask to speak to? Her grandmother, right? Which tells you her mother wasn't there for her upbringing. She probably had a million uncles.
What was the
and all
Chris
this other
Rock?
bullshit?
It was Chris Rock where he was like, if the girl calls her grandmother Mama and her Mama Pam,
Yeah, stay away. Yeah. And it's true, and it's a big problem in the community, in the black community especially, where it's every other generation. You're raised by your grandparent, which means that the person that had you. Now I knew one woman. She was a great grandmother at 39 years old. She was a great grandmother.
damn.
Yeah, she had a kid at 13, and that child had a kid at 13, so she was 26. And then that child had a kid at 13. She was 39, and that was 4 generations. And that's just no way to live, man. You can't have a lot of expectation for people who were being raised by a 14-year-old mother. And well, that's just all right. That's good. We're gonna end that one, right? Well, we can. Wow.
You have the charger for the laptop?
I do.
I can grab it if it's in.
You know what? I think I put it right on the table in the other room.
Oh,
It'd be easier for me, I think. Yeah. We have pretty tight quarters here. It's not a big studio. It's more like a dining room size studio. Isn't that right, Walter? Did you see it there?
No.
Then it's on this table over here in the kitchen. I just had it, so I know it's around here somewhere. You see it? It would be right on top. Like a 4-leaf clover? Hold on. Give me 1 minute.
Just let it run and stream.
Yeah. It's okay. And ain't nobody watching anyway.
I may have looked it over on the other one.
Oh! I put the computer up there for you. To have, see?
This is great. You just see the chair. Oh,
There you go.
thank you.
All right. All right. We can balance this out with a Springer. All right, let's get rid of this thing, because we'll give him a thumbs up. That's from Police Insider, by the way. If you ever want to know where we get this, like that one was from Police Insider, which is he does really good stuff. I appreciate it. Yeah. Remove. Okay, yeah, this chick was raging, road raging Karen. Maybe we'll do that later if we have a little bit of time. Got nothing but time. All right, get rid of that. I love these people, man. Fucking crazy ass people. We actually covered this one, the Maury's. I saw another one here, though. I think I just put a new one in here that I liked. Recalculated. You the daddy. Did we do this one? Wife reveals 2 devastating secrets. We didn't do this, did we?
Which one is this?
And every night Tasha says she's awakened by night.
Wow. Well, I look like Jadakiss. Rapper.
It is. It's funny, no? What?
Well, we drop a lot of frames. We no,
the meditations and the prayers and go on my walk and like I can do. I'm doing the diet. If I don't do the diet, then I can do the exercise. But I'm not gonna just getting it all together. That'll be the day I die. You know that, Walter, right? It'll be like the best day of my life. I'll write a couple chapters and I'll do my exercising, like, and everything. I'll live like a normal human being.
All my ducks are in a row, and then somebody shoots it down.
Yeah, it's it. You know.
No,
I remember. No, I won't talk about that. He's a nice guy. My neighbor, when his wife was sick, and she told me, she's like, he's crazy, even with me being sick like this. You know, because he's like he's on everything. I admire it. His ability to follow through and shit. Like I've never really possessed that. Like,
Me neither.
If I could get paid for laziness, man, I'd be a billionaire.
We wonder why we can't hit those 1,000 subscribers. The both of us are the same.
Yeah. I have been putting out some shorts though.
Yeah, I try and be dedicated myself.
It's hard.
I already got next week's.
You know, it'd be funny if we were both hungry. If we had no money, we'd figure out a way to get this shit done.
Yeah, because we would just be streaming every day.
Unfortunately, we just live too well.
We live just comfortable enough.
It's exactly right.
And I don't need much to survive.
And that's why I sympathize with most of America, like trash. You know, I said to somebody, they're talking, whatever. I said, like, 95% of the world lives a mediocre life. There's a thing in one of the readings that I do, one of the recovery books that I read, and it says that to picture your life. How does it? Jeez, it's basically that to stop living a mediocre life, And that's what it is. Like there's a line in Dumb and Dumber where he says, I'm tired of eking my way through life. But I really believe like 95% of people do that. We eke our way through life. You know, especially now, it's like we get just enough. Like, you look at people that are on the dole, right? Like, that are getting a check from the government, and it ain't much, but it's enough. And I don't have to do anything for it. So I don't have to get up in the morning. I don't have to do anything. It's one of the reasons everybody hates successful people. You know, I look at this, and again, I don't like to get too much into this kind of politics, but I have a lot of Jewish friends, and people like, I remember Thomas Sowell said, somebody asked him, right, it was, I believe it was his mentor, Milton Friedman, who asked him, like, what can Jewish people do to get, to be accepted by black people? Like, and Thomas Sowell said, fail. You fucking people don't fail at anything, right? And I saw, it was a good, and actually, I think I put it aside for myself for something else. You know, do Jews control the media? Jews invented the fucking media. Of course they control it. They built Hollywood, like literally. 5 Jews went out from the East Coast, went out to California, and started Hollywood. That's how it started. You know, and they built it from there, and they hired their own. Like, who wouldn't, you know? Who wouldn't? The mafia's all Italian. Well, go figure. They fucking built it. They run it, you know? Or at least they used to, you know? Like, all of these things were Jewish built. They were Jewish owned. And what do we do? They control. They did nothing wrong. Nobody talks about the fact Jeff Bezos isn't a Jew. Bill Gates isn't a Jew. Do we hate them?
We do.
Right. Well, yeah, we probably do.
All
but
billionaires
right,
apparently shouldn't exist.
But at least we can't. But at least we can't look at them and go, "See, Jews run that too." Like, listen, look at them and go, "See, Jews run that too." Like, listen, these people have great work ethics. They're extremely intelligent. Education is paramount. And like, I grew up around Jewish people, a lot of Jewish people, right? Education was always paramount. The Jewish kids and the Asian kids, they all excelled in the schools I went to, right? Why? You went into a math class, you saw an Asian kid in there and 2 Jewish kids, you were like, fuck, there goes the curve, you know? We're fucked, you know? It's just the way it is. Because education is extremely important in these cultures, in the Jewish and Asian cultures. And so that they have this intelligence that they it's always been this way. For thousands of years, Jews have always been educationally inclined. And you couple that with a great work ethic. People who don't, right? I told my friend who's like, Jews they run Hollywood. I'm like, yeah. You want to know them? Like, they push it. If it's Jewish, the American dream, because people hate success, especially, and it's getting worse now. Because we all want to look at successful people. I can tell you exactly why I'm not successful. I'm a very intelligent guy. I always have been. My IQ was measured very high as a kid. And I remember my father, your IQ's in the top 2% for nationwide. I go with Jewish kids. By the time they were in fucking 11th grade, they knew what they were going to do with their lives. Like, that was it. I know I'm going to be a doctor. I'm going to be a lawyer. I'm going to be this, you know. And they knew pretty much what they were going to do. Yeah. And they did it. You know. Everybody, why shouldn't he be a multi-billion? Who the fuck cares? It's his. You're just fucking jealous. Workers should own the means of production. If that was true, nothing would ever get done. All these communists, I love communists, right? Do anything. These people lack motivation. I lack motivation. I'll speak for me. I was a union, yeah. Thank God. Because if it wasn't for the fucking union, I would have gotten fired. I was a lazy fuck who didn't do my job. I mean, I did it enough in my life. Just enough. Just enough. God. You tired of this fucking shit. Just enough. There's another one that says that the addicts want the benefits of hard work without putting in the labor. I love the story of my life. And I'm still waiting for it to change. And every day I wake up with promise, and then I'm just like, I get caught up in nonsense. Watching some stupid fucking videos instead of going for a walk. It's so hot out. But I never blame anybody but myself. It's so me.
Hot in here.
Yeah. Listen, and it's me. This isn't anybody else's fault but mine. Nobody's. And that's the difference between me and a lot of people that we watch on this shit. Oh, the police are out to get me. The man's out to get me. It's a racist system. It's this, it's that. Bullshit. That's all bullshit. if you can see somebody in your life, like you look around you, and if there's somebody that looks like you, talks like you, has your sexual orientation, right, and is successful, that means you can do it too. You don't understand. Yeah. Well, I remember this one chick telling me. She's like, you have like, she was a black chick, and she's talking about how you have to be extraordinary to make it as a black person. I'm like, you have to be extraordinary to make it as anything. What, you think like white people are just were born rich? Like, have you ever been to West Virginia or Arkansas or Alabama or Mississippi or any of these other fucking places? You know? All right. Here, go to Staten Island for fuck's sake and tell me how successful all the white people there are. Anybody who's in that, they call it the 1% for a reason. It's not like, oh, it's 1%, except if you're white. We let you in the special club. It doesn't work that way. Everybody who is successful is extraordinary money. I had a good friend. Well, he wasn't a good friend. That's a lie. He was an acquaintance, and he was a thief to his core. He's socialist. He tells me, I'm a socialist. I said, of course you. And he was a thief. Like, this guy was a thief. I know people. I know somebody he robbed for $40,000, literally, right? And he did it in a way that it couldn't be reported. And I know he did it, right? And I said, of course you're a socialist. You have no problem taking other people's hard-earned money and spending it on yourself because you're easy fucking, you don't want to get a job. How dare you say that? You don't know me like that. And I do know you like that.